Hi guys, Patricia here, and welcome to Let's Talk Anything and Everything. So, first of all, I would like to apologize for not uploading an episode last week. I was a bit under the weather, nilikuwa na homa, so I couldn't. Hata nasema pole ya nini, nasema nilikata stima. Anyway, thank you, and let's dive right into it. What we want to talk about today is low points, majorly known as rock bottom. So I believe you guys have hit low points. Was personally, I've hit low points like 10 times, probably even 20. And the reason as to why I'm talking about this, what prompted this per se, is the Azed situation. Because apparently a friend leaked her current financial situation, and it was not looking really good because of the debts and everything. So I'm not condoning what the friend did. I'm also not condoning what she did in regard to the debts. But let's just be honest. The comments here and there about, oh, she works for Sound City, or she has a huge following, or like, be that as it may, and granted, yeah, those are true. She did have all of that. It doesn't mean that someone cannot hit rock bottom. It doesn't mean that you can't hit rock bottom. And we as human beings, we are so fast to criticize, her parents live abroad, sijui nini, like a lot of things, but those don't matter. When push comes to shove, a lot of things don't matter. And most of us are talking as if we haven't hit rock bottom. So maybe you, with your 2 cents or 5 shillings or 10 shillings, you think that you can't hit rock bottom below that petty cash that you have. It's possible. So we should not be that fast to judge when someone slips into depression because of finances or because of emotions. Like, you can hit rock bottom due to a lot of reasons. It doesn't have to necessarily be because you are pesa. Yes, majorly it's because of money. Granted, I agree, but we don't have to be so harsh, so brutally harsh, because now someone in the public figure has hit rock bottom. It's not fair. That is my take. It's just not fair. A lot of us are just trying to make life work. We are trying to figure out life. We're just here trying to figure this thing called life out. And imagine if, celebrity or not, someone would like to just make these harsh comments. First of all, this is why we talked about friendships last week. Man, be really intentional with the friends that you have. You can't just have heavy friends. Like, how can you out your friend like that? I mean, I get it, amekosea, akona pesa yako, unajua si vizuri when someone has your money and then you see them living some high life somewhere, and meanwhile they have your money. It's saddening, I know. But be that as it may, it's not a cause for you to do what the so-called friend did to her. It's not right. Just morally, it's not good. This is why you need to quickly go back to our episode, the first episode that is titled Friendships. The red flags zingine mtaona huko. Anyway, sidetracking, sorry. Friends are really important, but now thing is, these things happen. Ni life. C'est la vie. One day you might be here and one day you might be here. It's called the law of times and seasons. Things change. That's why it said nothing is permanent. It doesn't mean nothing is permanent now because you are suffering. Hey, my sister, no. It doesn't mean that. No, that's not the term. That's not the meaning of that term. It means either way, seasons change. One day you might be earning 500,000. The next day you might be earning 20,000. The next day you might even be earning zero, nada. One day you might be earning 1 million. The next day you might be earning, like, you might be struggling to survive. You might be living in Lavington, Kileleshwa, and Waterview, and the next minute you unangangana in a place you didn't even see yourself. It's called life. These things happen. So I feel like when you're handling such situations, when you're handling someone who has hit rock bottom, who is hitting rock bottom, someone who's on their way down, you need to be gentle, you need to be kind. they're already having it badly. They're already having it vibaya sana. It's not fun. So for you to just come there, yeah, it's so and so and so and so. Like, as aside, just anyone who you might know, who one day might be living so nice, chopping life with a big spoon. And now, because you were not chopping life with a big spoon, which is, by the way, like, not anyone's fault, but now, because they are no longer chopping life with a big spoon, as you put it, when things go south, that's not a cause. That's not a cause for you to start bashing them. That's not a cause for you to start being judgmental, because you are not any better. It can happen to them. It can happen to you. It can happen to the best of us. It can happen to the worst of us. Life is unbearingly hard, unbearingly unfair, and life does not choose. It does not have a roster where it's like A and A, B, C. Yeah, you guys are going to have it nicely. C or D, E, F, you guys are going to have it so off. Like, you guys are going to have the worst time of your life. No, it's permutation and combination. It can happen to any single one of us. So I feel like when we were supposed to be moving with grace, with her, most of us didn't. And I want to say this especially, most women did not. Most women did not. And most women haven't been kind to most of their women. That's why it's so hypocritical for women to be out here and say, oh, I'm a girl's girl, oh, women with women. No. Because I remember Sue Owino, most women bashed her. Ajib, most women bashed her. Azia Data sasa msiongelele, most women bashed her. And it feels like, as women, as a species, we are so happy when other women are down. It's like, I don't know, it's envy. Let me not lie to you guys, it's envy, whichever way you want to phrase envy. Envy is when you bash someone's work. Envy is when you want what someone has and you don't have. All those are different degrees of envy, but the bottom line is that it is still envy. So we envy ourselves a lot. The person who outed her, that was a woman. So for some twisted reason, we are so happy when our fellow women are suffering, or when our fellow women are having the worst time of their lives. I don't know what joy it brings in us. I don't know what joy it's supposed to bring out of us when other women are suffering. It's not good. But this is not just about women. Even men can have low points. The thing is that men don't talk about them. Unless they're in this podcast that I'm seeing, at least men having their own podcast where they can talk about such things. But man, woman, whatever, it's not cool. It's not just to bash someone because of rock bottom. If you see it happening to someone, just move with grace. Be like, I'm sorry that happened. I don't condone what you did when this was happening or when it was transitioning. I don't agree with that, but I'm equally not happy that you are where you are right now. I'm not celebrating that you are where you are right now. So we should have that humanity in modern day society nowadays. Everyone is moving all nonchalant. My friend, it can happen to you. And when people will nonchalant you, you will cry. That is the day you will seek the face of God. You will go on your knees, you will roll on the floor, and you will seek your Creator. So when you walk amongst yourselves, when you talk amongst yourselves, if someone is judging someone else because of finances, like, seriously, just be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. It's not worth it. Really, not worth it. You say, mambo mingi. I can't. It can happen to anyone. Labda leo yeye, kesho mimi. Siwezi jua kilichotendeka, but learn to be bigger people. Learn to be grown-ups. You can't just walk the talk, act all stoic, and then, like, when things just switch up, no, yeah, in fact, no, I agree. Fam, Life is brutal, and when life canes you, it will cane you. So please, let's try to be better people. Let's just enough with the petulance. It's enough. Enough with the bashing. Enough with the happiness when someone else is going through a tough time. When someone else is depressed, when someone else is sad, when someone else is raging emotionally because of this and that and that. Just enough. When someone is going through tough times in relationships or they're being dragged down by any other thing, like it doesn't have to necessarily be money. You can hit rock bottom because of emotions. You can hit rock bottom because of depression. You can hit rock bottom due to a lot of factors, but majorly, yes, it's usually financial because things are not going your way. You're trying to put in effort and the efforts are just not efforting. So, but financial or otherwise, we should really, really, really learn to move with grace with people, ourselves included. I'm not just saying wait for someone to hit rock bottom, then show your grace. No, be gracious with yourself. Be gracious with others. Charity begins at home. If you can't be kind to yourself, if you can't be loving to yourself, if you can't emulate these things for you and show up for you and just do you for you, you can't really do that for someone else. You'll be lying to yourself. You'll be selfish. So learn to be selfless with yourself so that you can in turn have the energy, have the aura to be selfless with someone else, to be kind with someone, towards someone else, to be loving, to be patient, to be gracious. All of this. Try to do better. Work within you. Because you say all these things, you do all these things to other people, and then at the end of the day, you go and ask God for, oh, so and so, oh God, I want this and this and this, I want that and that and that. Are you really worthy of asking for the things of receiving the things that you are asking for? If you scan yourself vizuri, like just be brutally honest with yourself, are you really worthy of receiving the things you are asking God for? Ask God first and foremost to make you a better person, to make you someone worthy of receiving the things that you are asking Him for. It's usually like thrown out there, but be the change you want to see. But especially women, mujeres, stop it with the pretense. Stop it with, oh yeah, oh babe, you good, oh babe, oh babe. Babe, but when push goes to shove, you are the one who's bashing your fellow babe. If you can't babe, don't babe. Just be bad. We won't judge you. We'll just let you do you, but when the laws of times and seasons grab you like this, oh, we'll also not babe you. So do better. You are women. You are a force. Do better. When a fellow woman is online and they're having the worst time of their lives, or they're not even necessarily online, just a situation has emerged and it's a woman and they're having it so roughly, take it down. That wickedness that you guys have inbuilt, take it down. Be kind. Learn to switch on your humanity kidogo and go slowly on someone, because it can be you. Actually, it will be you. It's just not, no, that's not how life operates. It can be you, it will be you, and you will also have to suffer in silence. Or don't expect any empathy, sympathy, whatever from anyone, not your friends, not your family, nothing. So be what you want others to be to you. Please. Anyway, ciao, ciao. I hope you enjoy this. It's going to be on Spotify and Apple as well as YouTube. It's on all platforms, basically. So audio and video. So thank you so much for listening in. I hope to see you guys or hear from you, by the way. If you have anything to add, if you have anything you want us to talk about, just feel free to put it in the comment section and we will address it. That is for TikTok and YouTube. So thank you very much, and yeah, ciao ciao.